Oh my word. All right, guys. Hey, so we can't really tell if the video is working or not for some reason. It is not showing me. So if you can see us, wonderful. If you can't, I apologize. But we're going to go ahead and get started just because we're already 2 minutes past and we want to respect everybody's time. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Let's hope it's working. So, yes. Tonight we are going to be telling you all about what coaching is. The picture here is a picture of us from Nashville. We were all just there about a month ago for the Beachbody Coach Summit, which was a really awesome experience for everybody involved. A lot of our team got to go. You know, so many more people are getting to go next year. So hopefully if you sign up as a new coach, you'll be there with us next year because it was a complete blast. We all stayed in a house together. My fiance took these really cute pictures of us and it was just awesome. So I will get started here by sharing a little bit about us. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So I'm Kelsey, and that's me on the left with my fiance and my daughter. We actually took that when we were in Nashville. We were shopping. So I just wanted to share a little bit about where I was when I started and where I am now. So sort of how I've transformed over the last year. I just passed a year of being a coach. So it's kind of fun to look back on everything and see where I've come. So when I first started, I was student teaching full time. I had just completed the 21-day fix. I was not fully happy with my results. I did really well and I had made a lot of lifestyle changes, but it wasn't exactly where I wanted to be. So I actually almost gave up and just was like, oh, well, maybe it's just not for me or it just doesn't work for me. But my coach actually stopped me and then suggested that if I needed extra accountability, that maybe I should become a coach because being a part of her team was really great and there was so much accountability there. So it might actually help me stay on track if I became a coach. And, you know, it's a really weird thing to think like, oh, if I can't even stay on track with my health and fitness goals, why would I be a good coach? But you know, that's kind of the fun thing about it is that you don't have to be perfect to be a coach. Actually, none of us are anywhere near perfect. So I was student teaching full time. I had 2 other jobs. I was working at Old Navy on the east side of Madison, Wisconsin, and Pink on the west side of Madison, Wisconsin. So they were in very different places. And I was driving, I was doing nights and weekends, and I literally never saw my family. There would go days where I would not see my daughter because I would be at teaching all day and then I would go to work in the evening and she would be sleeping by the time I got home, or I would have to go to the library or work on a project, and I for real never saw her. So it really sucked. So when I became a coach, I was just really interested in, you know, getting my results. And then as I started getting my own results and I started really feeling the physical transformation and feeling how I was just starting to be happy again and my relationship was better and I was just all around happier, I wanted to share that with other people. So I actually started running my business as a coach, and I was obviously just a part-time coach, but when I started to see the income opportunity, I was really excited and I thought, hey, maybe I could just do this full time and I won't have to go to my other jobs and I won't have to be away from my daughter and my fiance. And it's pretty cool because a couple months ago, I was actually able to leave my other jobs and do this full time. So since I've graduated college, I now stay home with my now 4-year-old daughter full time and run my business from home, and it is absolutely amazing. And I am on path to make more money than I would as a teacher in a year anyways. So it's pretty great if you ask me. So that's just a little bit about my story. So I will let Heaven share a little bit about herself and then we will continue.
Right. I'm on the right with my boyfriend, and I started a little less than a year ago, 10 months, and I was a little the same as Kelsey. I was in one of her challenge groups, and I lost a lot of weight, but in my photos, I didn't see anything, and I had actually already signed up to be a coach at that point. I signed up within 1 week of completing the program, and I fell in love with it. And I mostly did it just for discounts, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But I started posting on Facebook about what I was doing every single day, and I was getting messages and from people that I either knew or some that I hadn't talked to in years, wanting to know what I was doing because it looked really fun and all the meals I was making looked really good. And so I sort of just went with it and had like early success. And then I work full time. I work over 50 hours in a restaurant. And so I got a little overwhelmed. And so I had to like step back a little bit and sort of balance my time between these two jobs. Altogether so far, I've lost about 30 pounds, which is amazing. Before I started this, I was just really unhappy. I yo-yoed back and forth a lot, and working in a restaurant as a manager, you really don't have time to sit down and eat. You just sort of eat whenever you can. And we have like all deep fried foods. And so I was just grabbing what I could get, and it was never healthy. And now I actually take my food, and I'm able to take 5 minutes every few hours to eat the food that I bring and keep myself prepared for the days. Recently, my boyfriend and I decided that in 4 months, I am going to be doing this full time, which I never saw. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. It just always seemed perfect. And I know that some people that are stay-at-home moms would disagree with me, but how cool would it be to spend time with your family every single day, all day? But now I'll be able to do this, and I'll also be able to help provide for my family and help pay bills and not just spend all of my boyfriend's money one day. So that's a little bit about me. I'm really excited. It's picking up really fast, and so I'm just sort of going with it.
Awesome. Yeah, today was a really exciting day for the two of us. So we're actually here together tonight. Normally we wouldn't be on a call like this together, but we're here together because we're celebrating a little bit because Heaven is one of my coaches, and she actually rank advanced in her business today, which in turn makes me rank advanced in my business today. So we are just so happy, and it's, I'll kind of talk about this in the next slide as well. Our team is so passionate about having positive energy and building friendships and really loving on everybody. So Thursdays are days that we get paid and we find out about rank advancements every single week. And so there's just so much love on Facebook. If you're not friends with us on Facebook, you wouldn't see it, but you should definitely friend request us if you're not friends with us already. But people just all day loving on you, telling you how great you are, and talking about how far you've come and how great it is. So, that's a big part of our team, is just loving on each other. And today's been absolutely amazing. So, we're also really passionate about motivating each other and keeping each other accountable. So, we're coaches, but we're not perfect. So we do need that motivation and that accountability as well. And even though we're running these groups, sometimes we're not always perfect. And so we'll do some fun like coaching groups. Last month we did a Beachbody on Demand group where all coaches got in it, and we made a fun calendar, and it was a challenge group for coaches, and it was a lot of fun. The friendships are a big thing. I mean, I personally had people who have joined my team just because of the culture of our team, and they've seen it on Facebook, and they just want to build friendships, and they just want to connect with somebody. They don't necessarily have that. And there's a lot of moms on our team, and a lot of stay-at-home moms, and they just want to be able to connect with other people in a positive way, and learn how to love themselves so they can love their families more. So those are just some things, a couple of things that our team Glitz and Gains, is passionate about.
All right, so next we're just going to talk a little bit about what we have to offer everyone. We do have a lot of workout programs, and when you become a coach, you'll find that we almost always start everyone off with the same program, but that doesn't mean that not everyone needs other programs. You know, we have people, the nice thing, we start people normally off with 21 Day Fix, which has, we both started on. It's got a modifier for people that aren't in really good shape or, you know, have suffered from injuries and can't do everything fully. And then there's, you know, ways to advance every move, and then you've got the meal plan, and it just all ties in, and from there you can sort of take meal plans with other programs, but not everyone starts off with this. A few on here, we've got Insanity Max 30, which is actually mine and Kelsey's absolute favorite. We are huge fans of Shaun T, and he just completely kicks our butt in 30 minutes, and you know, we're really busy, and so we like these 30-minute videos. I don't have time to commit to an hour and a half workout every single day. And so it's nice to get in and get out and sweat like crazy. We also just came out with a really fun dancing program, which is awesome for people that can't do really high intensity things. You just are doing these dance videos, and we both were dancers, and so we love this because it sort of brings us back to our dancing days. We both haven't been in dance for quite some time. And then you have your original, which almost every single person knows who Tony Horton is. He did P90X. You've got Chalene Johnson, who I love, and she does some kickboxing programs. There's something for everyone, which is really nice. And then we've also got our Shakeology, which we love. We drink every single day. I do not feel complete unless I've had it. There's 7 different flavors. There's 2 vegan ones that are delicious. Both of our favorites are actually vegan chocolate and also green berry, which is really good. There's tons of ways to make new recipes. You don't get bored off of them. They're not, the nice thing about Shakeology is it's an entire meal. It has over 70 superfoods. It's packed with vitamins. I don't actually take any other vitamins because I'm getting everything that I need in Shakeology. And so there is something for every single person. Something else I do want to let everyone know is that with Shakeology, you can get a variety pack, which has 1 pack of every single flavor. And so you can choose which flavor you like a lot. And before you commit to buying 1 huge bag of 1 flavor for a month. So that's really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good way for people to sort of get started. You know, if you haven't tried it yet, it's a really good deal, and it's a really good way to try it out. And we obviously give people recipes with the recipes that we like. So, all right. So this is a big, big, big one. Talking about what is a coach and what isn't a coach. So there's so many misconceptions about what coaches are, and so we just kind of wanted to briefly go over what it actually is like to be a coach. What are we like and what are we not like? Because, you know, people can get the wrong image about what coaching is just because of preconceived notions that they have about whatever they see on Facebook or whatnot. So first of all, a coach is not a fitness expert. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. My fiance is a personal trainer, but that did not translate to me. I know nothing about fitness. And so I never really, when I went to the gym with him, I was like too intimidated even with him showing me what to do. I just didn't like it. It just made me feel weird. Some people like going to the gym, and some people are fitness experts. There are personal trainers that are coaches, and there are people that are nutritionists and all that kind of stuff that are coaches, but it is not a requirement. So you don't need to be a nutritionist because Beachbody provides you to give tools to your challengers with meal plans, with workout programs, and Shakeology, which is the health food supplement. So you don't even need to know all the details when you're starting. You learn it, though. You need to know it so that you can tell your customers, but it's not like you have to come up with it and, you know, do hours and hours of studying. It's pretty straightforward stuff. And a big, huge thing that holds people back from becoming a coach is that they're not at their goal weight. And like Kevin and I have both said tonight, we were not at our goal weight when we became coaches. And to be completely honest, it's actually great if you're not at your goal weight because people do not relate perfect. People do not want to have a fitness model, you know, being their coach and leading them down, because they're going to feel ashamed and embarrassed if they slip up, and then they're not going to ask for help, and then they're never going to get where they want to be. People want people to coach them who are imperfect, who are on their journey, who are working on themselves while helping other people as well. Nobody wants to, be talked at. They want to do it together. And that's what I found from experience, is that since I've been continuously on a journey, and I know Heaven has too, it helps us because we do have bad days, and people like to hear about that. If we are perfect every day, like I said, nobody would be able to relate to that, and it would seem really unobtainable for people to get their results. And that is not what we want. We want to help people get the results and feel better about themselves. And the other thing is, the other last two things are, you do not need to be a sales expert, and you do not need to be business savvy. I worked in retail, so I obviously have some background in sales, but the business part and like actual sales 101 type stuff, not my thing. I know how to connect with people and listen to what they want, and in turn, it usually results in sales, but it's not anything I studied. And to be completely honest, the business part is something I'm learning more and more about every single day. It's great if you have a background in business or marketing or anything like that, and we do have people on our team that help us with that, because it is challenging if you don't have a background in those things. But that's just the thing. You have the help. You do not need to come in knowing any of that stuff. So that leads into what a coach is. So coaches are definitely leaders, people who want to help other people, want to show other people the way, motivators, people who are encouraging other people along the way. We are all regular people. We are moms. Some people are students. There's military wives, people who stay at home, people who work full time. I mean, the list goes on. There's dads. I mean, seriously, there's everybody who's a coach. There's no prerequisite to be a coach. You just have to be willing to help other people and care and genuinely care about other people. That is what a coach is. Somebody who cares about other people and is willing to help them while they help themselves.
All right. Here you see, this is me. This is a photo that I posted a little while ago, just a Transformation Tuesday, which we all love. And as you can see on the left, I am a lot bigger, and it's almost crazy because I didn't realize it until, I really started to get fit and get healthy, just how much I had let myself go. And then on the right, you see, I see personally, like, just how much happier I look, and I don't have to like force a smile. It just naturally comes because I'm just on this high every single day from this lifestyle that I found. So here, we're wanting everyone to find their passion and their purpose. Not everyone's is going to be the same. My passion is just getting healthy and helping as many people as possible that I can. I'm a people person. I love talking to people. I love becoming friends with everyone that I run into. Every single person that I've met through this, I've either met on Facebook or I've met at my job or rekindled, and it's always becoming friends before they become my customer or they become a coach on my team. And I think that that's the same for almost every single person. You'll hear almost all of our coaches say that we just want to help everyone. We have a little quote on the bottom here that we just love. It's, I want to inspire people. I want someone to look at me and say, because of you, I didn't give up. I've had a few people say this, and let me tell you that it is the best feeling. It's the best feeling getting messages from people just saying, hey, I got off of the couch and I had a healthy breakfast, or I went on a walk today because you posted a sweaty selfie. It never gets old. I've been doing this for almost a year, and I like tear up almost every single time I get those messages, and it's just an overwhelming feeling, which I think is how I know that this is what I'm supposed to do, because it just like bleeds out of me. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's so true. Getting those messages never, ever, ever gets old. It's seriously the best ever. And they continuously come. And you'll get them right away as a new coach. So it's not like you have to be experienced to be getting these messages, because you can help people more than you will ever, ever know, even if it's just online. So Now we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the perks of being a coach. There's so many perks of being a coach. I mean, I cannot even tell you how amazing it is to work for this company. I have never in my life heard of or seen a company that treats their employees so well. They are always thinking of us first. They're always thinking of how they can help us be better and, love on us and treat us to all these things. So, some of the things that are great about being a coach is you can see a picture here of a cruise ship. So in March of next year, a bunch of people on our team and throughout Beachbody are going on a cruise, and it is a free trip that you get paid for just by helping other people. And it seems unreal that they almost would send people on trips like this, but some people that I know, I was not a coach soon enough for the trip last year to Cancun, or earlier this year to Cancun, but a bunch of friends of mine got to go to a 5-star resort in Cancun for free, and everything was paid for. They literally spent maybe $20 the whole time they were there, from Beachbody, literally just for helping other people get healthy. And so each month they also give away prizes and awards and such. There's all these friendly competitions that everyone's a part of, and I've won some of them in the entire company, and so have tons of people on the team, and it's so awesome. We make commissions, so of course that's great. I mean, who doesn't like making money? So we also will talk about that, but team incentives and prizes. So lately we've been doing a lot more of this, and so in our team we will do monthly incentives and prizes. So just to sort of push people to go the extra mile, get out of their comfort zone, and help more people, we give away stuff like we did a Fitbit, and we've done free clothing, and this month it's money. We have a cash prize going on, and it's really awesome. Big cash bonus there. And paying off debt is a really big one. There are so many people on our team who have been paying off, chipping away at student loan debt and credit card debt, myself included, paid off my credit cards, been saving to pay off my student loans. People have completely paid off their student loans. All these really exciting things that are happening by simply helping other people every single day and just showing up, working on yourself, and working out. And that leads to the last thing that is the absolute best thing, is that the best perk of being a coach is that you get to help change lives. I mean, I cannot say that enough. There's lots of companies out there that peddle products that claim they are interested in helping change other people's lives, and I don't necessarily buy it, and it's up to you to make that decision. But in this business, you are helping change people's lives. You are helping them get healthy, eat clean foods. You're giving them products that are 100% natural and clean, and you do not have to feel guilty about it. And it is by far the best thing about being a coach.
All right, so now let's talk about why you should become a coach. The list goes on and on and on, but we've just put a few things down, and I want to tell you, why I became a coach, and I'm sure that you'll be able to find on this list a reason that you would want to become a coach. So first, we've got accountability. That was why my main reason to become a coach. My boyfriend does bodybuilding, and so he has all the motivation in the world, and sometimes it's really hard to keep up with that because fitness is on his mind 24/7, and I like to balance fitness and life, and so there's been so many times in our relationship where I would commit to something and I'm like, okay, I'm going all in, let's do this, and then 2 weeks later I have not gone to the gym for like a week, and I'm like, okay, well, I failed and now I'm not going to do it. So the nice thing is, we're part of a team that does not let you give up. We're running these monthly groups with people, and in turn makes us want to keep going. We want to be an example to everyone, and we want to show everyone that you can stay on track and have a normal life. Some other things, friendships. The friendships that I have made in this are insane. Kelsey and I actually have known each other for a really long time. We danced together years and years ago. We lost touch. We grow up and we went different ways, and she moved and I moved, and coaching brought us back together. And now we talk every single day. There's not a day that we haven't talked since I've become a coach on her team. And I've made, some of my best friends now are people that I did not know 10 months ago. I had no idea who they were. I talked to the coaches on this team probably more than I talked to my friends that I've been friends with my entire life, which is crazy to me that you can build a friendship so quickly and it be so strong. Maybe it's the free trips. I got a free trip to Nashville, and I know Kelsey did too. We got our tickets were free because we helped people. It was that easy, and it was the time of our lives. We're going to be going on that cruise that we talked about in the last slide, and we're going to be going to Nashville again next year. And it's just the things that this company does, which we've already talked about. It just continues to blow our minds every single day. So the free trips are obviously a perk. Maybe it's extra income. I am moving in a few months, and I have a full-time job. My boyfriend has a full-time job, but we want to pay our debts off before we go and move somewhere new, and we want to have a clean slate. And so we've been using this money to, either have it as play money to be able to save more money, or as play money to be able to pay things off that we wouldn't have been able to pay off if I wouldn't have joined this. Freedom is huge. Being able to work where you want to work, when you want to work is amazing. I want to go to the park. I want to go to Starbucks. I want to go to the beach. I want to go on a road trip. I can do that because I'm my boss, and I get to tell myself when I do and don't work. And, what's really great is this doesn't feel like a job. I wake up every day and don't feel like I'm going to work. I walk into my living room, and there I am in my pajamas, plugging away, working, learning new things, and I could do it all day, every day, and not get tired of it. For all the moms, I know that there's a lot of moms who just want to spend more time with their children. Kelsey was one of them, and now she gets to spend every single day with her daughter, which is huge because she didn't get to a year ago. And so, like I said, the list goes on, and just every reason is to become a coach. There's tons of reasons, and they're all great.
Exactly. And I feel like some people don't know this, or they're not informed of this, but you can become a coach just to get a discount. This company does not require that you quote unquote sell things to be a coach. If you're somebody who just loves the products and you want a discount, that is just great. I mean, we have lots of people who are on the team just for discounts, and they get the accountability and the friendships and everything, and they get a discount. So that is an option too. So definitely we can talk more about that if you guys have questions about that, but it's the same exact thing as being a coach, and you just go about your happy little way. So what are we looking for? So here's another fun picture of us. This picture I actually love, and I put it in here for a reason, because this was the morning we all woke up, and it was 6 a.m. and we shut down Broadway in Nashville, and we did a live workout with all the trainers that do the programs for Beachbody, and we broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest live workout, and it was insane. It was hot, and it was gorgeous, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like, okay, I cried the whole time we were there, but, I cried there too. Like, it was just great. It was so, so awesome to be there with our team. And next year, there's just going to be so many more of us there. And you have an opportunity to earn your free ticket there, just like we all did this year. So don't miss out on that, you guys. So what are we looking for? We're looking for people who are self-starters. Yes, we provide you with all the tools and all the training that you need, but you must take it and use it. We've provided and created so much training so that right when you come in, you hit the ground running, and you're making back the investment that you put in, and you're making money right away, and you're helping people, okay? Getting you one step closer to your goals every day, but you have to be a self-starter. We can push you and encourage you, but you also have to be willing to do it for yourself. So along with that, we like people who are dreamers, who want to set goals and achieve them. We will help you. We will help you pave the way, the entire step, and give you everything you need. But you have to be somebody who believes in bigger things and wants something better for yourself. So also people who are team players, people who love working with a team and are willing to reach out and get an accountability partner and contribute new ideas, and people who are teachable, so who are willing to learn. They're not going to be negative Nancy's or people who just shoot down every idea you have. Like people who are fun and so fun. That's so important. We have such a fun team. I mean, we stayed in a house with 18 girls for 5 days, and it was the best time ever. How many people can say that they can stay in a house with 18 girls for 5 days and have fun every single day? Probably not many, because we are a group of fun and funny people, and we are really passionate about what we do. I mean, we're passionate about helping other people, and we're passionate about helping each other. So that's just sort of what we're looking for. So if you can relate to any of those things, then you might be for us.
Okay. First of all, can we just talk about how awesome Kelsey's transformation is there? That's insane. Second, I'm sure you're probably wondering, how do I get started? You've heard all of these awesome perks of being a coach, all the fun things, plus you get to be with us every single day, which is great because we're pretty fantastic. So there is 2 ways. I'll start with if you haven't. If you haven't gotten a challenge pack, you can sign up with a challenge pack because one of our vital behaviors, which you will learn once you are a coach, what exactly that is being a product of the product. And so in order to be a product of the product, you have to be working out and doing your program every day, and you have to be drinking your Shakeology every day. And so a challenge pack is a program and Shakeology together at a discounted price. So when you sign up with the challenge pack, you get this $40 coach fee waived, and you don't have to pay it. If you have gotten a challenge pack in the past, you can sign up without getting another challenge pack, pay the $40, and Beachbody will actually give you the $40 back. My mom just became a coach, and she got a challenge pack the first month that I became a coach, which was almost a year ago, and they gave her the $40 back almost a year later. And so I think that says a little something. And you can see we say 21 Day Fix, which I've already talked about, is a really good place to start because the nutrition is so easy. The workouts are simple. They're to the point. You get amazing results in a really short amount of time, which will give you really good photos like this, and people love to see real results. Next, there is a club membership option. So I recommend everyone getting this because it's fantastic. We like to call it Netflix of Beachbody. You pay $2.99 a week. It comes out quarterly, so it's $40 every 4 months, so $120 a year. And you get over $3,000 worth of programs. You get these programs. I don't know exactly how many, but there's like a dozen full programs you get without having to buy them, which comes with the calendar, comes with the meal plan, comes with everything that you need to know. And you just get to stream it on your tablet. I stream it on my tablet. I put it on my laptop and put it into my TV. If you have a smart TV, you can just stream it right there. Do you remember all 3 of them? They did just do this new thing where it's on Roku TV,
Chromecast,
and Amazon. So if you have any of those, you can just pull it up right onto your TV. And so you also get sneak peeks of new programs. We have a new program coming out in December, and if you're a club member, you get a sneak peek of it before it even comes out. They're some of our really popular programs that are newer. There's sneak peek workouts on there, and they're adding, we just learned this in Nashville, they're adding something new every single month onto this, and it's just growing. It's absolutely amazing. You can do a different workout every single day for a year and not repeat a single workout, which is crazy. That's over 300 workouts. Like I said, 21 Day Fix is a good one to start with. Also, size is fun. So 21 Day Fix is really cool because the meal plan with 21 Day Fix is so effective and so good that they're using it for all the programs that they're making in the future. So Size, Insanity Max 30, those are using the 21 Day Fix programs. So say you've already bought that, but you still want to sign up and get a challenge pack at that discounted price. Get something that uses the same meal plan and you're already halfway there.
Yep.
Am I missing anything?
No,
that's
that's
it.
great. Yeah. So, you sign up as a coach. Now what? Ooh, it's scary. No, it's not. We're going to add you to our team page. There's going to be so much love. Everyone's going to welcome you with open arms. And then if you haven't already joined a challenge group, so if you're somebody who hasn't participated in one with us, you will join one. On our team, it's pretty unique. We actually run them all together, so you will never be running one on your own, which is great because when people first start out, they're like really terrified of running one on their own. So we just started doing them together, and it actually helps to run them together. We are going to help you in our Girl Boss training. You get started in that right away. We're going to be starting another one next week. We have one going right now. We're going to teach you everything you need to know about the business, all the basics, and we're going to help you figure out how you want to tell the world that you are starting this journey. And that's all it's going to take. We call it your open for business because nobody's going to know that you're a coach or what you're doing if you don't tell them. And it's scary, yes, but we will hold your hand the whole way and you will get comfortable with it and we will love on you the whole way. We will also connect you with a success partner, which is somebody who's at the same level as you and has the same goals as you, and somebody who you can work with one-on-one to accelerate as fast or as slow as you want to and need to. And any day now, the team that we are also a part of, the Barbells, is coming out with a planner, and that should be done, and our website should be done too, actually. So just more tools that you guys will have to get started and not feel lost. Everything will be at your fingertips. It's just if you use it and you ask questions and you never give up. And this really, really important quote that I'm going to end with on the bottom of here says, "My success is determined by how many lives I change, not by how much I sell." So one of the biggest things I can say about this company that I truly believe makes us different than every other company out there is we do not peddle products and we do not let people on our team peddle products. We are ensuring that everyone is making sure that they are helping change people's lives first and foremost. If you are doing that, you will be selling and you will be making money. You will not go out and spam your Facebook, friends and family. You will truly care about people and help them with their goals. It is the number one most important thing that you need to know as a coach. It's exciting when you first start and all these people want your help and everything like that, but you have to be careful because we are a company that is really big on making sure that we're not like any other company out there that does anything health and fitness related, that we are making a good name for ourselves and holding true to that. So you have to be willing to uphold those values. So, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I know we went like 10 minutes over, but sorry, we're both blabbermouths. So if you have any questions, please use the event page to ask them. We will be around for like another half an hour, just kind of hanging out, catching up, drinking some wine, won't lie. So if you have questions, just ask them so we can answer them for you. It's the best time right now, what's fresh in your head, to get your questions answered. And don't be shy. I mean, you can ask us anything and we're going to answer it honestly for you. So have an awesome night. Thank you so much for joining us. And we hope to talk to you soon and get you on board with Team Glitz and Gains.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.